Now, let us talk about investment. When you talk about investment, or when you hear about investment, what comes to your mind? Now, investment is simply how to grow money, how to make that 5,000 naira turn into 20,000 naira. Investment is a period where you invest money, you wait for some time, and then the return that money brings, that's the profits that money yields. For some persons, when they hear the word investment, they think, oh, investment is only for millionaires. Oh, investment is only for billionaires. Investment is only for Dangote and Otedola and Jeff Bezos, and Elon Musk and the rest. Now, investment, like I said, is simply something that can secure your future, something that you can do now, and then you are sure that your future is guaranteed. Is a form of a plan, a future plan, just in case this does not, just in case A does not work, I'm sure B will work. That is just the investment we're talking about. Now, investment does not have to be in millions or billions. You can have small investments for average people, because you hear some people say, oh, what am I investing? How much do I have that I want to invest? Now, the first business that you can invest in, that you don't need billions to invest in, you can start from 100k, 200, 300k, is gold business. Yes, gold. You see, gold business, it is something that can secure your future. I'm not telling you grandmama stories. I'm telling you about what I do. Now, let me show you something. You see these bracelets? Yes, this is my bracelet. And this is a gold bracelet. You see it? It's a gold bracelet. Now, you see this, my pendant? This is my pendant, my neck pendant. It is gold. You see these earrings? If I tell you the weight in gold, you will be shocked. Now, these are what I'm talking about. If these are things, you see these things, they have second-hand value. You see these things? They have second-hand value. That is what I'm talking about. Now, how does it secure your future? You can be broke. You carry this thing. Now that dollar is on the rise, if you have enough of it, you have a gold mine. Personally, I've used it to, sell, use the money and invest in other things. Now, gold business is one business that you will never run at loss. Most of these things, we bought them years ago, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But as I speak to you now, the value has increased tremendously. So if you are, now for those, let me tell you, if you see somebody that is wearing a 24 karat gold, 24 karat gold is $1,300. Yes, $1,300. Can you believe it? So personally, I will not spend that amount to buy a hair, because why? Hair does not have second-hand value. But you see gold. Gold has second-hand value. 10 years, 20 years from now, you can sell it higher and use the money for something else. Now, the second thing that you can invest in, if you have the money, is real estate. Now, real estate is, you can get it for normal living homes, you can get it for rentals, you can get it for shortlet, you can lease the land out, and be collecting your money. Real estate is something that will always secure your future. It is something that can never go out of fashion. It is something that if you invest 2 million today in real estate, give it time. Like I said, investment is something you invest over time and give it time to multiply. Real estate is, now these days we have shortlets where people, are building and making millions every day. You get a nice plot of land in a good location, even if it's not, the location is not that, how will I put it, developed. Just give it 3-4 years and you'll be amazed. You go there, you build a hall, a multi-purpose hall, you build for rentals, you build for hostels. Real estate is something that if you invest in, you will never regret. Just make sure you buy from the real owners. Okay? Now, there is something that is called commodities. Now, these commodities are raw materials. You can say, you can call them primary products. Okay, they are oil, they are metals, they are animal products. If you have a spare land, you can start a farm, you can start a piggery, you can start rearing goats. Do you know how much a goat is right now? A goat is like 120, 150, 100K. It depends on the size. Imagine that you have up to, let's say you have 20 male goats and 20 female goats, and they are giving birth. And you are people that sell, people that slaughter and sell in the market come to you to buy daily. Let's say 100,000 naira, and you sell 10 goats every day, 10 goats every day for 100K, which is the barest minimum, is more than that. That's like 1 million every day. Yes, 100K times 10 is 1 million. You sell that in 30 days, it's 30 million. So you see farm business, there's money in it. You have a poultry, you know how to manage it. While I say you know how to manage it, because there will be infant mortality. For those that don't understand what infant mortality is, I don't want to use the normal word because of Facebook violation. Okay, so this is what we call commodities, something that people can consume, something. Invest in agriculture. Now we have the stocks, the bonds, the shares. That is the fourth pointer that you can invest in. Now, when you hear the word stock, bonds, and shares, it is not the English is big, but it's simply you owning a share, owning an ownership in a company that is doing well. Now, once the company is doing well, your value is bound to, your investment is bound to rise in value. There are a lot of companies that are going through financial crisis. There are a lot of companies that need monetary help. Once you invest there, and then the company rises, but in that area, you have to be very careful so that your money does not sink as well. So you see a lot of people, most young people don't even know what shares is. There are people that have shares in a lot of these companies. They have shares in Coca-Cola, they have shares with Peak Milk, they have shares with Noodles, they have shares with most of these companies. And every month you have what we call ROI. ROI is simply your return on investment. Now, some companies, they come to say, oh, we're selling shares this time. Young people will not buy. No, you would rather spend your money and be buying things that are not important. Whether you are young, you are old, try these 4 types of investments. And I bet you will never regret it, because the future is not certain. So somehow, somewhere, you need to look for a way to secure it in your own little way. Now, this investment I just mentioned, they are not in billions. It is something you can do with 500K, 100K, 200K. Just start somewhere. 1 million. It depends on how comfortable you are. So get these things, get these things, invest in it, and keep it for the rainy day. As always, my name is Bina Kenneth. I'm the Big Mom of Africa and your favorite life coach. If you find this video informative and helpful, don't forget to share me out. As always, stay intentional. Bye for now. See you in my next video.